popular, our heartbeat. Somebody wrote me today on Facebook and said, I love that necklace. Can you tell me, does it come off the chain? Is it an enhancer? The answer is yes, it comes off the chain. No, it's not an enhancer. What makes an enhancer is that it usually has some sort of a mouth clasp that can grab onto any necklace. You can wear an enhancer on pearls. You can wear an enhancer on any kind of beads. You can always add an enhancer onto any herringbone chain. This is not an enhancer. It is a necklace that has a large enough bail that you should be able to feed it right through this chain, the box chain, take it off, and put it on any chain of your choosing. Now, this chain is 18 inches long with a 2-inch extender. So if you say, I need 22 or I want it short on a 16, I have a thin wire, I have a beautiful little chain that has little tiny sparkle beads. As long as you can get the end of the chain over the piece, you can take it off. You definitely can take it off. I did it earlier. It slides right off that little disc at the end. So what you have here is a choice of the clear or that vivid yellow. It's a different yellow from the yellow I just showed you in the first class bracelet. This is a little bit more apricot. That's the best way to describe it, that peachy tone. And I think of someone, just earlier I was watching the show and there was I think it was Jenny Garth was showing a hunter green suit and they had a redhead modeling it. And I thought, oh my gosh, that necklace would be gorgeous with someone with red hair, someone who wears a lot of those earth tones, oranges, gingers, all the pretty animal prints that are out there, so many colors that work back to this. This is a beautiful piece. I absolutely love it. And what you're looking at is a trillion. A trillion is a fancy jewelry word for a triangular stone, but the shoulders are softened. So instead of being a hard triangle with pointed corners, it's softened and therefore called a trillion cut. Very popular cut, but not an easy cut to find. Certainly not in the diamond industry. You don't see a lot of trillions, really. We do them, and that's what's so cool about Diamonique is we can cut stones that other people can't necessarily cut. So here you can see your center trillion, and then there's a row of small stones going around it, and then a row of larger stones surrounding that. So it's actually a 3-step piece. And take a look at the top. I don't like bails that are plain. I don't like that much space. So I had them put 3 little stones on the top. I always annoy the heck out of them. I always say, can you add more? Can you put a couple more in there? I was just looking at some new product for the summer and they sent me a bunch of renderings because I send them an idea and then they send back choices. Which one do you like of that rendering, that style? And I say, well, that's pretty, but it needs more on the top. I like that, but could you do the side? They're like, there she goes. There she goes. She always has to add more, but it blings. It looks better. Now, the pink is sold out. I apologize. The pink is sold out. Sometimes I tell people, check back on the internet with us, the website, like in a month. Maybe somebody gave it as a gift and returned it. Maybe there's one, but from what I know, it sold out a while back and it's been gone. Okay, we're getting limited in that beautiful champagne. And we also have the plain clear. Now the carat weight is 2.36 carats and you're looking at 42 round stones total on this piece, 42. So you have the outer frame, the inner frame, and then the beautiful trillion. You actually can see the trillion more vividly in the color just because it separates so well. And you notice that there's a lighter color behind the trillion. It's just a little bit lighter, little softer peachy tone, and then the clear. Really, really pretty piece. And again, it does come off the box chain. The chain is 18 plus 2, but you will be able to remove that and put it on something else if you wish. Now, with the layering that's being done right now and people wearing lots of chains, they're calling it a neck frenzy, bracelet frenzy. Take a look at what I did. Coming up later in the show, we're going to have this double curb chain. This is a double chain. It's a 17 and an 18. I took this heart down to 19. So you can wear it layered if you want. And if you have some other lovely piece like a herringbone or whatever, you can go ahead and also put that up short like that or wear them, listen, short, medium, long, you can wear 5 necklaces. That is a really pretty piece. And let me measure it for you because I know it's hard to tell. Oh, come on, where are you? Didn't I have I stuck it in my, hang on. There it is. I got it. Okay. Now, of course, I can't see, but we can fake it. I think it's a 1/2 inch across. It runs about a 1/2 inch from shoulder to shoulder. Really, really pretty piece. Just sparkly, three-dimensional, 3 prongs, one on each of the softened shoulders of that trillion. Nice, nice piece, and something that looks so pretty when you're wearing it with other pieces or just as a solitaire. And V-necks, lots of V-necks out there. You just saw Chelsea in an open collar shirt with one of the Breezy's camisoles, begging for some kind of a necklace. I mean, I just think almost all necklines look better when there's a little something. If you're wearing, it's going to be cold tomorrow. Maybe you're going to put on a sweatshirt, a hoodie, a jersey. You're going to do a little zip-up jacket in fleece. That little bit of neck that shows, this is really pretty. So it's 18 or 19 or 20, depending on how you work the clasp. And then, of course, Kathy gets it caught. There you go. You can go from 18 to anywhere along the line. You get all of those little rings. So you just go any way you want. And if you say, I really think I'd like to just take it off and wear it on something else, you open up your little lobster claw, slide the piece, and slide it into your hand so you don't drop it on the floor. I dropped a ring today earlier, and I'm telling you, it must have rolled 26 feet. It was in the next room. I'm walking around like a lunatic saying, I know I'm going to find it because I'm going to step on it. But anyway, try and catch it in your hand so you don't lose it. But there you have it. It has a nice big bail, so you are able to go ahead and take it off and put it on anything else that you wish. And then, of course, coming back on, got it. There you go. So that's the piece, J436880, trillion cut, 2.36 carats. That's a lovely size among all of those stones. The 42 little rounds in the double layer, and then that nice big trillion in the center. And $61.99 in that pretty peachy apricot or the clear.